Hi guys, this is Nana from Techtesters. Now, we usually make hardware and tech related content, but recently we started streaming as well. We streamed a bit here on YouTube and we also made our Twitch channel. There's going to be a little link in the description below if you want to follow us. So after we made our gaming PC that is going to be great for streaming and we got our OBS software and all the settings right, we have a good camera and a good microphone, we realized how important lighting actually is for your stream. And that especially if you're using a green screen, which is simply not going to work if you don't have sufficient light. Just as we were about to go and buy a simple desk lamp and see if that's going to do the job right, Elgato came up with their Key Light. There it is. It is a pretty big box. Now, if you're a streamer, you probably don't need an introduction to Elgato products, but if you don't know about them, go to their website because they have really cool accessories that are just for streamers. So let's open up this big box, see what's inside, and find out if it's really worth 200 euros. The first thing when you open the box, you definitely notice a very interesting format of a manual. So here you can see exactly how you need to put this light together from a distance. Next to that, you get a power connector that has different connections depending on where you are in the world. That's really cool. And you also get a mounting rod that you tie it into your table, and it's also height adjustable, so it can be very high. And of course, with that, you get the Elgato light itself. It is pretty big. I did not expect it to be this big. So this is supposed to be above your screen. And in the back, you have a control box. It is completely controlled by Wi-Fi. You only have to connect your power connector to it in order to work. And here's also a little switch, on and off switch, and a reset switch apparently. Let's see Elgato's arguments on why you should spend 200 euros to buy this light over a simple desk lamp. This light has 80 LEDs that make up to 2500 lumens, and that is pretty bright. It is dimmable. You can change the color temperature using an app on your computer. This light is supposed to be very easily mountable. We're going to see that later. And it's also compatible and controllable with the Elgato Stream Deck. Now, if you're a streamer, you either own this deck or you want to own it. This is all the things that Elgato promises, and now let's see how it actually does in practice.
We're going to start off with putting it together and mounting the light to your desk. All you need to do is slide it onto the edge of your desk and tighten it enough to be stable. There is no need to over-tighten. Then screw the light directly onto the stand. It uses a standard tripod screw, meaning you can use it with other accessories like a tripod as well, instead of mounting it to your desk for various things and not just streaming. You can turn it and tilt it to your desired angle, then tighten it in position and voila, it's done and ready to use. Now on to installing the software. The installation is pretty straightforward and fairly quick, opening the app in your system tray at the end of it. Now it's time to add the light to your Wi-Fi. As soon as you turn on the light, it will appear in the list right here. Now, I've already added it to our Wi-Fi previously, so as soon as I turn the light on, the control center will appear. The control center itself is pretty simple. You can turn your light on and off, change the color temperature of the light, and change the brightness as well. There is not more to it worth mentioning. You can only check for software updates, which the center will do automatically, update the firmware, and restore to default settings. Let's see how it actually affects the recording. The first thing you need to do is set your white balance to your liking. I was really happy with 4700K in this particular situation. And as you can see, it goes up to an extreme brightness, and when we turn it down completely, you can clearly see the shadow of the green screen. 30% was doing the job just right. Let's see how it works with the Elgato Stream Deck Mini. You can set a power button to turn the light on and off. and you can also preset the brightness and the color temperatures to certain values. Sadly, there is no option to actually up or lower the brightness or color levels on the go. You could make a multi-action with both the brightness and temperature preset on a single button. Then I noticed an issue with setting the presets just right. You cannot see the values in the Stream Deck software, just a slider, and you can only see the values in the control center itself. And being that the control center is only stuck in your system tray and not movable from the bottom right corner, it was getting covered by the tray window constantly. So there is definitely some room for improvement here.
So there we have it, and we have to give it to Elgato for once again making a product that just simply works. Now, one thing that is probably going to stop people from running to the stores and buying one of these is definitely the price. It is currently set to 200 euros or $200 US, and if you're a startup streamer with not so much money to spend on a light, that is just way too much. But if you do invest and you do buy this light, you know you're getting premium quality product, you get a software controllable light, and you also get integration with your Stream Deck. Now, that being said, I do think that they could have worked a bit more on that integration, because now you can only make a few presets and then change them with a touch of a button, which is great. But it would be really nice to be able to manually change the color and the brightness of the light on the go. And that is a software issue, and it's definitely something they can fix easily. So I really do hope to see that in one of the future updates. Overall, the Elgato Key Light is a great product, and I personally really like it. It is very easy to set up, it is highly adjustable, it is very straightforward to use. It is also very soft on your eyes, and it's not distracting while gaming, which is very important. And also it's going to make a huge impact on your streaming quality. Now, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what do you think. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!